TIRTIR has launched an AI cushion foundation. This is what it looks like. This orange egg is supposed to make me look like I'm fake, like I am artificial intelligence, which I think is a great thing if you want to have that kind of filtered kind of look. So today we're going to test out this new TIRTIR foundation as well as the new TIRTIR primer. And we're going to do a full face of new makeup in conjunction with our TIRTIR, because we have to have other makeup on. We can't just put foundation on. So we're going to do a bunch of new makeup, add it to the TIRTIR foundation, and see what we come up with. So if you like this beautiful glam that I created using this new TIRTIR AI Mask Cushion Foundation, please stay tuned for the video. Also, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel before we even go any further. If you like new makeup review videos, then you're gonna love this channel because I do a lot of makeup reviews. This video is a full face basically of new makeup, newly tested makeup, mostly on the high-end side, but a few drugstore finds. But we're gonna have some prestige and some affordable products in this video, and we're gonna see how these products work together. Does it really make you look like AI? If you are interested in seeing this beautiful glam, please stay tuned for the video. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get started. Hello, my precious jewels. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm doing a new makeup video. I'm using a full face of mostly new makeup. I have the new TIRTIR Mask Fit AI Cushion Foundation. It's new to me. It's not newly released. It's probably been out a couple of months, but it's new to me and the channel. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. We're reviewing that. This is new. This was just released. I have the TIRTIR primers. So Reflect and Glow Prep Primer and the Flawless Pore Prep Primer. So we're probably going to use this one today, and we'll test this one out in another video. I do have the TIRTIR Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. It's a long-lasting blurring effect moist finish. I don't know what that means. I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier concealer again. And I have these new Pat McGrath Lipped and Sculpt Shade and Contour Duos. I have the shades Flesh, which is number 3, and Supernatural Nude. Those two shades. So we're going to use those. I already have my eye base on, and I'm going to be using this Natasha Denona tan palette again, because I still don't know how I feel about it, but you know, it's mine. I purchased it, so I'm going to use it. And I have a different base on today, so hopefully this base will allow us to see a little bit more of what this palette can do. A lot of people are on the fence about it. I like it, but we're going to see today. So hopefully this is something you guys are interested in seeing, and you'll stay tuned for the video. These products have mostly been viral products. We're gonna test them out and see today. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Also give the video a thumbs up and hype the video if you have the ability to do so. Yeah, I'm not gonna ramble. I'm just gonna get started. My forehead is really not doing well. I'm gonna start on the eyes first because I always do. I'm gonna use the shade Glide on my lid. I'm gonna put it all over the lid. This is a P. Louise base that I'm using today. This base doesn't dry down. This Natasha Denona palette, it retails for, I want to say $72. It's been out probably like 3 weeks. 15 shades, really beautiful color story, and I've been trying to figure out, is this my nude? I'm gonna take this shade Paddle and put it all over the lid. That's what I'm doing. So I think the shades are really pigmented. I don't necessarily know if they have enough warmth for me. But we're gonna keep testing it out because I actually do like it, but I feel like it needs a little more warmth. This is just a regular matte shadow. That's a nice shade. I don't know if that was the pink on the end of the brush that I had already, or it's like a pinky undertone. This base is like a pinky undertone as well. This is Rumor 02. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna do a quick eye look because this is really about the TIRTIR Mask Fit AI Filter Cushion Foundation. How is it going to work on my deep, oily textured skin? If I didn't say it, which I don't think I did say it yet, I have oily textured skin. Eyeshadow is my thing. I love eyeshadow. Like, I don't feel like a look is complete on my face without an eyeshadow. I need something. When I do my makeup, I like to play up what I think are my assets. I really love a good eyeshadow. I really do. This is the Sigma E35 brush. I'm gonna take this shade Toasted. This is like a creamy matte. This is a really pretty shade. These, I think they call it soft matte. I think it's a silky matte. That's what it's called, silky matte. I'm gonna use this Sigma E25 brush and see if I can put this color Burnt in the crease up here. I like that. I think that's pretty. A lot of people are on the fence about this palette. I like it. It surprises me every time. And depending on the color base that you put on under it, it shows up different on your eyes because the colors are very versatile. So I like that. I think it looks pretty. I'm gonna take this shade Daydream and put it here. I feel this color Daydream should have been a regular matte because these creamy mattes, you have to build them up a lot to get the color payoff. They do show up, but you still gotta build them up a lot to get the color payoff that you're looking for. That's a nice daytime eye. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade Lazy, which is like a peachy shade, and just put it up here. I'm gonna take this shade Brook and put it here. This is like a shimmery shade. I like the depth that that shade adds. It just gives a little bit more color and it's sparkly. Can you see that? And when I do my eyeshadow, I just follow the natural shape contours of my eye. So I'm gonna take this same brush and I'm gonna go into Sandal and just give a little more depth to that area. That's Sandal. I'm gonna take this shade Celeste and put it here. It just gives a little brightness to the eye, a little sparkle. I'm gonna see if I can use this shade Dip. I think I tried it before as a liner. Let's see how long it stays there. So far I like the eyes. I think they look really nice. Let's talk about these TIRTIR products. We're gonna start with the primer. So far I've reviewed two of the other cushion foundations from TIRTIR, the red one and the pink one. And I like the foundation that's in the bottle. I only have one face. I can't wear them all at one time. There's so many foundations that I love. I even like their concealer. This concealer retails for $22. They have two. Now I'm super excited to try this Flawless Pore Prep Primer. So we're gonna use the primer on one side of the face and we're gonna use the foundation on the other side. Now the primer, they just were released, I wanna say last week. It comes with 1 ounce of product. That's the box, the outer carton. Let me show you what the package looks like. Isn't this gorgeous? I love that. Smoothing cream, pore refining primer infused with cooling capsules to soothe the skin, control excess oil, and create a smooth, polished finish. I'm gonna use the primer on, I'm gonna use it on this side, which is my smoother side. And the reason why I say that is, I wanna see what the foundation actually does on this side because it's supposed to be a blurring foundation. This has a pump. I'm gonna take that much because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. This is a Korean brand. If you guys don't know and never heard of it. No smell. It feels creamy and lightweight. It's blended and really nice. It does give like a little white cast though. Now I don't know if it's gonna, I guess it did go in. It kind of went into the skin. I guess this is something that you could wear on a no makeup day when you just want to control your oil. It's so much new makeup. I will be doing a update video on the products that I've tried probably in the last 2 months just to let you guys know what my thoughts are. I'm gonna make sure I get it on my nose and on this side of the face. So it does look a little different. This is a more dewy side and this is more matte than this side, and it's definitely smoother from what I can see. It doesn't have any specific instructions. It just says after sunscreen, which we didn't put on today because I'm not going out the house. I'm going out of town tomorrow and I had to get these videos filmed because I don't know how long I'm gonna be going, so I gotta pack makeup. My mother is back in the hospital and my grandmother is in a nursing home, so it's a lot going on. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in New York, so I'll be taking a bunch of makeup with me. I think it looks pretty smooth. You could definitely see the difference in this side and this side. Okay, TIRTIR, I'm excited. And this has an expiration date of 2/9/28. So we have 2 years, like a year and a half to wear this. This is what the packaging looks like. I have the shade 43 in Deep Cocoa, which is always my shade. I'm actually gonna swatch the 3 shades and make sure that they're the same. So if you wanna see what the other shades look like, then I can show you. I think my other TIRTIR foundation, the one in the bottle, which if you guys want to see any of the reviews, they're on the channel because I reviewed all of them. This is the Mass Fit Red Cushion Mass Shield and Rich Coverage. This is Mass Fit All Cover Cushion Mass Shield 72 Hours Stay Coverage. And then we have the Mass Shield Blur Setting Coverage, which is this one. Now I don't know what the differences are, but we are definitely going to do a side-by-side comparison. So this is 43 in, the red one. That's 43 in. They actually look almost identical. Maybe this one looks like a little bit lighter, but they look really, really close. And then let's see today's. I'm super excited to try this. I love the TIRTIR foundations. I love the packaging. It's so pretty. It's like an egg shaped, and it's a pretty metallic orange, or like a pearlized orange. They all have a mirror in them. It comes with a little puff, which we're not going to use because I prefer a brush. And then it has this little piece inside. That's a lot. We're going to use this on our face. So that is the 3 shades. That's the red, the orange, and the one we're using today. So let's see. If it's not our shade, guess what? It will be because it's all we have. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to use this. That's a lot of product on here. This is on sale for $18 right now. The coverage looks very, very full already. And it has like a very neutral kind of look to it. Let's see what the coverage is like. Let's see. So we're gonna do everything the same except for this side has the primer. This side has the primer. This is shade 43 in Deep Cocoa, if I didn't say it, which I think I did. I'm trying to get everything off of this. So the coverage is pretty full. And I'm not gonna do a wear test today because I want to try to get another full face of makeup filmed. I might not get a chance to sit down and film while I'm in New York. I'm going to make every attempt to. This is just a lot. Then I got both of my ladies in the hospital. It's not good. My mommy and my grandma, I can't. It's too much. So the shade looks okay. To me, it needs a little bit more warmth. It's very neutral. I guess that's why it says 43 in. Because it's very, very neutral. Maybe a little bit too neutral, but the coverage is nice, and we're gonna work around it being so neutral. Now let me tell you what the claims are. It says matte setting cushion features uniquely processed micro powders that provide full coverage for pores, enhances the blurring effect with a smooth powdery finish for a long lasting wear, prevent smudging of makeup in the mask, 72 hours makeup persistence, and pore filling coverage. This is take up an appropriate amount with the puff and thinly spread on in a gentle tapping motion. All right, so we tapped, and the skin on both sides, this is the more textured side, looks nice and blurred and smooth, and this looks like super, super smooth. Let's continue with our next product. The skin looks really good. It's a little sticky and a little bit of product has come off, but it's not fully dry. So I'm gonna just tap that in. This skin looks beautiful. Like this might be my foundation I take with me. Now this is a new dig. When I get stressed out, those hairs start growing, I start digging. I'm gonna use this new e.l.f. Soft Glam Cream Bronzer in a shade Tan Deep. And they actually have 2 shades deeper than this one. This is not super emollient at all, but you feel it's more like a dry kind of formula, but it does what it needs to do, and it blends out really nicely. And it's $7. Like, you can't beat that. You really cannot beat $7. You cannot. I'm sorry. I'm definitely gonna order the deeper shade because I want to see what the next shade looks like. It may look more like a contour. What I'm seeing is that although it's blending in, I noticed this with the last foundation that I used this with, that this kind of dries It's not that it dries down, it's like the formula doesn't blend out as fast as it could. And I think it's because, you know, the foundation dries down. Because I want to say, did I use this with the Cushion foundation? I used it with one of the foundations and it was the same thing. It could have been the Revolution cushion, but it didn't blend like seamlessly without work. Like you had to really work on it. But I like the color. I think the color is kind of perfect because it doesn't look like you're adding a lot of structure to your face, but just more like a little dimension to the face. And the color's already looking better. I feel like these 3 shades are actually almost pretty spot on with each other. It's like this one is a little more creamy and the other 2 have kind of dried down already. So we're gonna see. But they really look almost the same color. So they're pretty spot on with their color range. TIRTIR. I respect their brand because I like the fact that when they didn't have enough shades, they went in the lab and they made enough shades. They listened to everybody that was like, we need more shades. They got on it and they made them in no time. It didn't take them hardly any time to make it happen. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my nose. I'm gonna use one of these shades from Rhode, the pocket blushes. I'm gonna use this one, which is Sun Soak. So the foundation, it still hasn't dried down completely. Yeah, this is the Rhode Beauty pocket blush in the shade Sun Soaked. That's pretty. It's definitely an orangey kind of shade. And they're very pigmented. Like you don't need that much. You really don't. I can't wait to try the bronzer and the cream that's coming out. The like highlighting milk. It's like the glazing milk, but it's bronzy. So I can't wait to try that. I think it's coming out later on this week. I think Thursday. I'll be in New York and I'll be in Sephora trying to pick it up. That's really pigmented. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. That's all right. That's why I didn't put my concealer on first, because I wanted to be able to blend the blush into it. This is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. I have the shades 4N2 and 3N1. What do you guys think about the shade of the foundation? I know that it oxidized a little bit. Did it get a little warmth to it? It looked like it got a little bit of warmth, and that it definitely got darker. I feel like, yeah, okay, so it definitely oxidized more than these 2. It definitely got darker than these 2, but I think it's because this one is a matte formula. This is the Nikki LaRose N14 brush. This brush really blends the concealer out nicely. So far everything looks good. The cheeks look pretty dewy because of the blush. I don't think the blush dries down. Everything is looking pretty smooth. The under eyes look good. Now this concealer is definitely not a full coverage concealer in my opinion. It's a nice medium coverage concealer, but it's not full coverage. But it's definitely good for every day. I'm gonna use this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder ultra blur. I want to say this is the talc free one. Yeah, we're gonna use this. I like it. I have the shade translucent medium deep and translucent honey, so we're gonna use that today. So I want to use a powder under my eyes that I know that I love, so that we can give this foundation a fair chance. But so far I'm loving it, other than the fact that it oxidizes. Oh shoot, I put the stuff on the back of my hand. Quite a few shades. Doggone it. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. But it definitely oxidized it. A few shades. I think I liked it better once it oxidized because it had a little bit more warmth to it. I like this talc-free powder. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do like it. I'm just going to put the lighter powder over here where I put the concealer. That's what the honey powder looks like. If you hear something clicking, that's my chandelier above my head. All right, we're going to go into the shade medium deep. We're going to do the rest of the face. This is a Danessa Myricks puff. I'm going to take this Milani powder in shade number 140 and put it under my eyes. It gives a little bit of brightness. This is the new Milani Baked Blurring Finishing Powder. I know we're not finished, but it does add a nice amount of brightness to the face. I'm going to take this brush right here and just smoke out my under eyes with the color Brook. And I'm going to mix it with Sandal and do that under here. I'm going to use this Sephora 12 Hour Colorful Pencil in the shade Coconut. for my waterline. This is an Essence pencil sharpener, but it's actually really good. I think it cost me $3. It's almost as good as my Glossier. So far, I like what we have going on. I'm gonna spray the face. I'm gonna use this TIRTIR Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. It says, the makeup fixer sets makeup without clumping for a soft finish. Now, I don't know what clumping means, but hopefully it does not clump. It sets makeup smoothly. Use before and after makeup. After slightly shaking the container up and down, spray evenly on the face from a distance of 20 to 30 centimeters, which I'm gonna assume that's like 8 to 10 inches like everybody else, while keeping the eyes closed. After use, wipe the nozzle area clean before storage. So it must be like a sticky formula for them to say that. So this is what the box looks like. And I do have another one. I'm so upset that makes the face waterproof, but we're not gonna test that one today, but I'm just upset because I have 2 of this one and 1 of that one, because that one came out afterwards. And it was cheaper to buy a set, so I bought another set. I'm gonna put a little bit of my One Size Boucle Silk Powder. Just a little bit. Only because I feel like it really just does something to the skin. It just gives a little warmth to the skin. So that's what we're gonna do. I just need like a little bit. Let's spray. I'm gonna shake it really good. So there's no mixing ball in there, but it's something in there that's shaking. So that's what the little bottle looks like. And that's what it looks like with the top on. Okay. It smells nice and clean. I'm gonna spray the back of this hand. Maybe we can see those colors after, because they're still there. So far we're looking good. The skin is looking nice and smooth. It's pretty set. I'm gonna use this Fenty bronzer. This is the new Fenty Sunstalker Souffle bronzer in the shade 06 Sweet Truffle. I really like the shade of this. I think it's gorgeous. On the skin, it gives a beautiful, beautiful color to the skin. And it gives dimension, like sun-kissed, like it's supposed to. Like you just came in from outside and you were laying in the sun and the sun hit all the areas. Now, a lot of people say that this is patchy, but I don't think so. Like, I haven't experienced patchiness with this. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I think sometimes it's your application, maybe the brush that you use, or maybe it is the products that you have on your skin. But I love it. I loved it from the first day I met it. I loved it from the first time I tried it. I just wanted to see if maybe there was a different shade. At first, I was like, maybe I need a different shade, but the shade is gorgeous. The formula is creamy. It's like a putty kind of formula. Even though it's creamy, it's like it dries down to like a powder. I love this formula in color so much more than I love the last one. Because I felt like the last formulas, although the formulas were good, the shades just weren't for me. Like I would have to mix it, or you know, one of them was too red. I think it was Mommy. What was it called? How come I don't remember it? Something Mommy. And then the other one was like a dark chocolatey color. I have them still, and sometimes I wear them because they actually really good formulas. And I'm gonna wear it because I have it. I'm gonna take this brush, which is my 829 from Makeup by Ariel and Morphe, and just I'm gonna put this shade on called Heat Index. This is a MAC Glow Play blush. I think I may have worn it one time. If I ever wore it, I think I did. It's like a reddy pink. I told you sometimes I'm colorblind, but it's like a reddy pink, but it's gorgeous. And this is a very mattifying and blurring blush. So the color is gorgeous, and it complements the color that we put on our face from Rhode. Now I like the finish that that setting spray gave, but the face does not feel like it's set. So it may have laid the makeup down and melded all the powders together, but I don't know that it's set. It doesn't feel set. Did I show you guys the color? That Heat Index. Now it has some of my makeup on it, so it looks a little different, but it's like a pinky red. I think it's pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit of this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash on my lower lashes, and then I'm gonna go and get my lashes and put my lashes on. This one is so small that it's so good for lower lashes. Okay, let's do the lips. This was the Cocoa Kind lip balm. I really like this. It's so good. I don't know if I like it as much as Ulla Hendrickson, but it's right up there. So far, I like the way the makeup is looking. Now, how the skin is looking, I'm not sure, because I see a lot of pores. So I have this Pat McGrath Lip Sculpt. I have it in 2 shades. I'm going to go with Flesh number 3. These retail for $32. It is a pencil and lipstick. So the lipstick on one side and a pencil on the other side. This is really nice. High-end packaging. Even though it's plastic, it's called the Pat McGrath Labs Lip Sculpt and Shade Contour Duo. So this side is the lipstick, and this side is the liner. So we're going to use that first and see what it does for the lips. It's like a brownie kind of color. It's more like a burgundy. I don't think it's long wearing or anything like that. Let me see. It gotta be something for $32. So it comes in 8 shades. It says the Pat McGrath Labs Lip and Sculpt Shade Contour Duo is a dual-ended lip duo featuring a velvet satin lipstick and a precision liner for lasting definition, seamless sculpting, and multi-dimensional color. It says weightless performance, vibrant color, unrivaled glide, avocado oil, and pink purslane extract help soften and condition the lips. It's free of parabens. It doesn't say that it is long wearing. It says start with a liner, lightly sketch along your natural lip line to create a soft guide, define the shape. I like the color, but I feel like it should be long wearing. I'm gonna put some there. We're gonna rub it and see if it dries down any, because it does have like a tugging effect to it. Like maybe it does dry down. We're gonna see. For $32, I need something. This is a pretty shade. Let's see. Oh, I love that. Now, one thing about this, it's pigmented, and I feel like it may just dry down. It has that kind of feel like it's gonna dry down. It's super pigmented. Look what it did for my lips, and you know my lips are like several different colors. I like this. And I'm gonna go back to the other side and like go over the liner a little bit. This is pretty. I definitely feel like it's long wearing. Okay, let me put a little bit of highlighter on. You know, I won't feel complete without some highlighter on. I'm gonna put this highlighter on right here. This is the e.l.f. Bronze Baddie Halo Glow Silky Highlighter. That's what the color looks like. I'm so used to having nails on that it's very bothersome that I can't get the stuff open. I'm gonna take this little brush right here from Makeup by Ariel at A11. This is what the color looks like. Do you see how gorgeous that highlighter is? It is gorgeous. I love highlighter. Sometimes people say I overdo it, and sometimes I do. But this is gorgeous. Do you see how wet? It has a beautiful wet look to it. That is gorgeous. Why aren't these highlighters talked about more? This is gorgeous. That is super gorgeous. Love that. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. It's never the same. You gotta use your finger. It's something about your finger on the tip of your nose. It just gives the most beautiful highlight. The brush doesn't do the tip of your nose any justice. I'm going to spray the face one more time. I love the smell of it. It's like a clean, rubbery smell, if that makes sense. Like a clean, I don't know, maybe putty. It smells really clean, that's all I can say. I'm just gonna put an inner corner highlight and comb my hair. I'm gonna take this shade right here called Villa and put it here. So this is our final look. Now, I think the makeup, of course, looks pretty. I think it really looks pretty, but I have thoughts on everything. I like doing these full faces of makeup when I try different products together to see how they work and what is really like a standout product, so I can let you guys know if it's worth your money, like should you buy these products. So I'm just going to quickly go over everything that we use. I'm going to start with the primer. This is the TIRTIR Flawless Pore Prep Primer. I don't see where TIRTIR did anything special with this primer, right? I mean, my cheeks look smooth, but they're not like the smoothest that I've seen them. Like, I've seen them smoother with maybe drugstore primers. I mean, the makeup looks really good, and I do have a really beaming highlight on that's giving a glass, like, doll kind of look. I think it's a decent primer. We're going to keep testing it out and see how it works under other products, because this product should not only work under TIRTIR products, it should work under all products. Okay, so we're going to talk about this TIRTIR foundation. I mean, the primer is nice. Is it my favorite? That's yet to be told. These are first impressions of most of these products. I mean, I think the makeup looks really good. I think the skin looks gorgeous. I don't know how long it lasts. It is $5.18 right now, and I don't know how long this makeup is going to last and if it's going to look smooth. But if you look up close, I'm going to film this in my camera so that you could see what my pores are looking like. So I don't know if you could see how they look up close. I mean, they do look really, really smooth, considering that this is my more textured side. I guess it looks pretty good. Hey, maybe I was too harsh on it because it actually does look really good. I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to put it on the screen. Okay, so this foundation, the foundation was nice. The color was pretty spot on. It does oxidize. To me, it had more of a warmth to it once it started to oxidize. I did put the 3 shades on the back of my hand. Actually, you can still see them, and you can see that this shade is a lot darker than these other 2 shades that are on my hand. So I don't like that, because to me, if there's going to be a shade that oxidizes like that, then you definitely need to change your shade. 43N would no longer be your shade, because I have 3 shades here. This one, and this one. And this one is like super, super dark. The other 2 did not oxidize like that. And this is supposed to be like matte. And it's supposed to give you like this filtered look, like you look fake. So I feel like I look like a doll, but I think it has to do with the lashes. I don't know that it has to do with the skin, and it could be the hair. I mean, it's a nice formula, but again, this will probably be good for me once I sit out in the sun for a little while, which I don't normally do. I try to stay away from the sun because I'm on medication that says stay out of direct sunlight. So I try to avoid the sun whenever possible. But it looks beautiful on the skin. It definitely gives a kind of filtered look, but not really. So, I mean, it doesn't look any more filtered than most other foundations that I use. Now, it could be just my thoughts on it right now from seeing what it looks like. To me, I think it gives me like a doll-like appearance. So maybe it does look like a filter. I don't know. I mean, the skin looks gorgeous. So maybe it does. I mean, it looks really pretty. The coverage is pretty nice. It's not a super full coverage foundation, and I usually know what's full coverage and what's not. Depending on the way it covers up my hyperpigmentation. This semi-covered it, so it's mostly medium, close to full, but not quite full. We're going to keep testing this out. This is just our first impressions of the TIRTIR foundation and primer. But right now, I like it. I think it looks nice. I will definitely wear this. Let's talk about this TIRTIR setting spray. This TIRTIR setting spray, the makeup is set. Did it say it was supposed to be transfer proof? Let me see. Let me just tell you about this before I forget it. So this is the Pat McGrath lipstick that I have on. That's the lipstick and that's the liner. And I just want you to see that it actually is long wearing. That's good. For $32, it needed to have something special about it. So it is long wearing. I think it's beautiful. It's very pigmented, very comfortable on the lips. You can put a gloss on, but I didn't feel like I needed a gloss. I feel like the cheeks were like beaming enough that I didn't need any more like shine to my face. So I think this makeup looks perfect the way it is. That was this Pat McGrath pencil. I can't wait to try the other shade. We use the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer in shade 4N2 and 3N1. I think that the concealer is really nice. To me, I think it's perfect for an everyday kind of look. It's not the best for glam, like a full beat glam, no. But this is really nice for everyday. It's comfortable on the eyes. It's got a nice smoothness to it. And I feel like the colors could have a little more warmth to them. When you look at her shades, they don't have a lot of warmth to them. They're very, very neutral. But I do like the formula, and I'm gonna keep wearing it because maybe I picked out the wrong shades. I don't think so, but maybe I did. Oh, so we used the blush from Rhode called Sun Soak, which was like this orangey kind of blush. It's nice. I like this formula. Everything is set. Because even me touching it, you see it didn't leave any fingerprints on the face. So the face is definitely set. I like the formula. I can't wait, like I said, for the new products to come out that she's coming out with, because I think that she has quality products. I also use this Heat Index Glow Play blush by MAC. It's good. And it's very blurring, so I like that. Like I said, this is my smoother side, this is my not so smooth side, and both sides actually look really, really good. I can't say anything bad about any of the products because they actually did what they were supposed to do. And with this being my more textured side and the skin still looks good, I can't beat it. And with me having the amount of products that I have on the cheeks without a primer, yeah. We did use this powder from Milani. I like it. I think it was really nice on the skin. It gave a nice amount of brightness. It's not the most pigmented or brightening powder, but it is nice. I bought it and I'm going to use it. I have shade 180 and shade 140. And I don't know if I used 180 today. I don't think I did. I think I used this 140 in the spots that I needed the brightness. And then I used the One Size Boucle Silk Powder, which I love. When I first got it, I didn't think I was going to like it, but I actually love it. This e.l.f. highlighter in the shade Bronze Baddie. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It is so pretty. So complimentary for deeper skin tones. Like, people don't think to wear highlighters this color. That's what it looks like. It's very similar to what we have on our eyes. Do you see how beautiful that looks on the skin? Every skin tone can't wear this because of how deep it is, but it's gorgeous on our melanated skin. And I actually have something similar from Laura Mercier from back in the days that I bought like 3 of them because I loved just how this deep bronzy kind of, it's bronze but it's beautiful. That's all I can say. I have something similar from House Labs. Like, I just love that kind of shade on my complexion. So any deeper skin tones, you're gonna love how beautiful that just sits on your skin. Do you see how gorgeous it looks on the skin? Yeah. Then I use the e.l.f. new Soft Glam Cream Bronzer in the shade Tan Deep. I really want to see the next shade. It has 2 shades after this. This is $7. It's wonderful. I love the formula because it's not too emollient. It gives a little tug when you're putting it on. It's just really beautiful on the skin. It does take a little work, a little arm work to like blend it all the way out where you're not getting any harsh lines, but it's actually gorgeous. So I do like it. This Coco Kind Ceramide Blur Lip Balm, I really like it. It's actually pretty moisturizing. It has a nice thickness to it. It's not as thick as the Ole Henriksen, but it's almost there. It's comfortable on the lips. It's moisturizing. It doesn't make my mouth break out. It gives a little bit of color payoff, which I don't really care about the color payoff. I really just wanted to moisturize my lips, and this did just that. The lashes that I have on are the Pompadour lashes from Kiss. They're my favorite lashes. So if anybody is wondering what lashes these are, it's the Pompadour lashes. Other than that, I think we are done. I use this Haro Wonder Black Rice 5 Ceramide Barrier Moisturizing Cream as my moisturizer. Skin looks gorgeous. I'm gonna have this makeup on for probably another 2 hours. I'm gonna try to film another video because, like I said, I'm going out of town. This is the Natasha Denona tan palette. When this palette came out, I was like, oh my god, she finally did a nude for us. It's actually a really nice neutral palette. It is so neutral that there's really only warmth in 1 or 2 shades. I think that the color story is very nice. It's not nearly as warm as it appears to be on film. I mean, it looks good. I like it because I like this kind of look on my face, but everybody is not gonna like this. Some people are gonna think it looks super ashy. To me, it may have a little ash, but it has a little bit of warmth, but it looks beautiful on the skin. So it is like the nudie kind of look that deeper skins look for, but with a little hint of ash, but not a lot. It's good enough that I would definitely wear it. I think it's beautiful on the eyes. It looks good with the makeup. You just have to make sure that when you are using certain shades that you use it and blend it out. But I think it looks beautiful. So would I tell you to go run out and get this? I would not. I think it's a nice palette, but I'm not going to tell you to run out and get it. That is it, my precious jewels. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. Maybe you had some of these products on your list and you were wondering whether or not you should spend your money on it. I gave you my thoughts on all of the products, and I'm going to go get a paper towel so you can see how this makeup is set. Now, if it is set, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stay all night. And I would love to do a wear test, but it's not going to be today. Let me get a paper towel. So I have a paper towel, and I'm just going to rip it. So it's clean on both sides. As you can see, there's nothing on it. So I'm going to. Okay, so look, it's not a lot that came off on it. It's really not. I'm going to do. I'm not going to say it's transfer resistant, but I can tell you that it did set the face. It didn't come off a lot, like a very little bit. So the setting spray is decent. It really is. I don't know, like I said, how long wearing it is, but it actually did set the face, and it gave a beautiful glow to the skin. Like, I love the finish, that I didn't have to add anything extra to give it a lifelike look. So I do like that about it. I can't give my thoughts on it until I do a wear test and see how long it lasts on the skin in hot weather. Like today we have, I think it's 90 degrees, 88 degrees, 89 degrees. So that's what we got. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you made it this far in the video and you are not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Also, please hype the video. Subscribing to the channel does not cost you anything. It just really helps out the channel, and it helps YouTube to know that you guys like the content that I'm putting out, so that they will show it to other people, because that's what we want. We want growth for the channel. If you shop the links, which everything that I use on my face will be listed and linked below, and I'm also going to have them tagged in the video. So either way you would want to shop, you can shop. I'm not pressuring you to use the links, but it would be wonderful if you did use the links, because it helps out the channel if you decide to purchase something. But either way, I still love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on these products. Would you try any of them? Have you tried any of them? What do you think about this eyeshadow palette? Would you buy it? And what do you think about this makeup? Do I look like AI? Did my face look like I was fake when I put this foundation on? I love you, my precious jewels. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And you know I'm gonna link another video on the screen so you guys can continue watching. I just wanted you guys to see what this makeup is looking like. It is gorgeous. It really is gorgeous on the skin. Maybe it does look like AI. I know the makeup is definitely set, and it's looking wonderful. So good. I didn't think it looked this good until I saw it in this light. It looks wonderful. And this lipstick is still on. I'm loving this. I'm loving these Pat McGrath lipsticks. Okay, that was it. I just want to share this with you guys. This is the skin up close before I get ready to wash it off. Okay.